It.
I'm clear.
I think we're live. I think we're live again.
Are we live? Are we live? Let's see. Let me find it. Yes, I think we are. I think we are. Hello. Okay. Is this live?
Oh damn, we're back, Kyle Dubs.
Okay, we got a new URL. Another one. Somebody wants to tweet that. There's that.
Right, yeah, okay, tweet. Yes, okay. Everybody, what's happening? Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. You know, we're gonna maybe start doing this more often so we know what we're doing every time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, are we all audible?
Audible.com.
Yes, Jake from State Farm, please tweet our failures. This is all on Val. I'm blaming her.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll take it. Whatever. You know, I'm tough.
K-Dubs don't hear Tarzan, but I don't know if Tarzan has said anything.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Cool.
Okay, so anyway, guys, this is the final stream. Damn it, we're not attempting this again. Steph Snow, I was going to say this. Hello, everybody. We're going to do a kind of a post-con live stream here. So I guess I'll moderate since I wasn't there. But Tony Teflon was supposed to join us, and he did not respond earlier. So I don't know if he's got something going on.
Tony, what's going on?
What's that, Tarzan?
I said, just everybody out there, hunt that fucker down.
Yeah, so if he responds, we'll grab him if he responds. He might be busy. And then I think Phil, the issues guy, was not at home. Is that correct, Tarzan?
Yeah. He said he didn't think he was going to be able to make it.
So it's just us, unfortunately. It's just us, the regulars.
The regulars. Well, yeah, I hope we're good enough.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, yeah. So post-con.
Yeah.
Y'all.
There was a convention that happened.
I was going to start with our guest Tony Teflon, and what but I guess we'll let ladies go first. Val, what did you think? What was your overall experience with Con of Thrones 2019?
Ooh,
18.
I didn't know,
18.
Jesus, yeah.
18. We're not jumping in the fucking future. This is not a podcast about the future. Sorry.
Well, I thought it was really good. I mean, I don't know why it's so hard to compare it to last year, because I feel like I don't remember last year well enough to be able to compare it. But
you don't remember last year at all.
A little bit. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is like, and they were also kind of very different, because they're not in the same place, they're not in the same city, so it's just hard to compare. But I'm gonna say I like both of them just as much. This year I had a lot of fun with the panels, and I did a lot more panels this time, and I think that's a good thing, because it made me get used to talking to people, to a live audience, which is different than talking to a camera.
Yeah. And
I got to hang out with a few different people, and yeah, it was just awesome experience overall.
Yeah. No, Amanda Stewart, I did not go get my gift. I'm sorry, I did not go to the PO box today. So, Tarzan, your thoughts?
Oh God, where do we start?
No idea. And Tarzan's wearing his side effects shirt. He's already cut the sleeves out. I see. I was going to wear mine, but I got dog hair.
It chokes me and shit.
It chokes me.
I was going to wear mine, but I have dog hair all over it when I laid it over on my bed. So, damn it.
Okay. Yeah. So I like this one better, because this one I think was a little more personal. That's the big thing to me. I mean, I hung out with so many fucking different people and did so much shit. I don't think I ever hung out. I mean, you would think that we all hung together. We really didn't. I mean, we kind of hit each other in passing and saw each other at the house and stuff. But
right.
I mean, we all kind of did our thing and met up, and it was kind of cool. And yeah, I guess I'll just start there, because I mean, when we start going into the details of people we hung out with, and I would say the key area in this con was the smoking patio. If you wanted to meet actors, actresses, fucking YouTubers, whatever, that was the place where everybody was. That was the meeting.
Absolutely was. And you could always, you know, had the floor to ceiling windows, so you could just walk by and see everybody out there. Freaking say, oh, hell, so-and-so's out there. Go out there and see them, man. It was really cool. It was like a fishbowl.
Yep. And then it started raining one time. It sucked because I was the only one who didn't want to stay out there because of my hair.
Hey, I'll tell you something. I wish he was here. Do you remember the lightning strike?
Dude, that I swear I will remember that for the rest of my life. The loudest lightning strike that I've ever heard in my life. It hit the tower. It probably hit the tower, didn't it?
Wow.
I don't know what it hit, but here I'll tell you something. I was standing outside with Tony Teflon, and that fucking lightning hit. He went in the corner. He's like looking up at the towers like it's some JFK conspiracy. He went in the fucking hiding. That shit was funny.
Oh yes.
No, LC Manny, there is no super chat on this channel. We are too small. We are irrelevant. So you cannot donate on this channel. I'm sorry. I wish you could. We used to be able to, but our YouTube channel got struck down by the gods.
By the gods. No, eventually we'll be able to turn it back on after we grow a little bit more. But yeah, but thanks for the thought, Manny.
Absolutely.
And let me say a quick hello before we get James here. We got LC Manny, Steven Stark in the house. He was obviously at the con.
What's up?
It was his beard, he says. That was what attracted everybody to the smoking deck. Mark Furr, Amanda Stewart, Steph Snow, Fractured Empiricist, Meg Paul. Let's see here. Nancy T, hello. Nin Polite. K-Dubs, what's up? Amanda Duncan. And I will grab some more as there's Marty, I believe, Miss Empress, Alessandra, Allison Rose, Lady Celtic, and I'll see some more as they scroll down here. Sarah Greenfield, hello, Peach, Brittany Stapish, Michael Smith, and there you go. Anyway, James, your turn. I guess.
Well, I'm with Val. I think both cons. They stand alone and they do blur together a little bit. You see a lot of the same people. I had as much fun, you know, this year as I did last year. Maybe a little, you know, I stayed up later, but the house and these guys can tell you, man, I spent so much time in the theater room because that's my dream. Whenever I build my dream house, I will have a theater room like that.
Same here, yeah.
Yeah, man, that was just too cool to pass up. But as far as the con itself goes, I did see a lot of the same people I saw last year. I actually took pictures, you know, with a lot of the people that I took pictures with last year. And so that just hit me how cool it is that these people are just willing to travel. You know, it freaks me out, man. It's a cool, tight-knit group of people, man. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be doing my own post-con video tomorrow night where I'll actually personally thank people and give them shout outs and everything.
Nice. Yeah, I'm still working on my vlog because, you know, everything always takes me forever. But yeah, it'll be done maybe like another couple days. Should be done. Yeah.
Tony, what did you think? Well, you know, the Don was in Dallas, Texas. Con of Thrones 2018. You know what it is. It is what it was. It was what it is. It do what it do. The Don was there in full effect. I saw James from Dust on the Throne again. That's my man holding it down in North Carolina. Chris and his tall ass this year.
Oh my God.
So everybody drink up.
Thank you, Tony Teflon, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, Jesus.
Tony, you should have been here, brother.
Just hold it down for you, man. Just hold it down.
Man, no, we didn't. I didn't know we didn't even need him to come here. Whoa, okay.
Look, Cal Dove said, Lord is like Tony at Southern Speed.
Yeah,
oh, God.
Yes.
You know it is the Don Tony Teflon. I'm back at you with another one, and this one is
Shit. You guys are so
Con of Thrones 2018. Anyway, so yes, so maybe Tony will answer here. We'll get him on here shortly. I'll keep checking.
Yes. You guys can't do Phil, can you?
No way. He's one of a kind, man.
I did a live stream with Phil, but I didn't meet him in person to get enough. Whoa, what is?
Oh, it's Tarzan doing Phil. Tarzan's doing Phil.
Oh yeah, that's Phil. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole con, he was out there on the porch just fucking jamming, man, like a damn street performer, man. He just kept the patio alive, man. He was one of the most awesome people to meet. He's exactly the way you would think he would be. He's just, you know, just that hippie type, man. He gets along with everybody. He was so much fucking fun, man. He was.
Yeah, he's like, because, you know, a lot of people will like enhance their personalities and become a bit of an entertainer when they're on YouTube, like recording videos, and then you'll be like a bit more calm in real life. But this guy is just like, he's just 100% like 24/7, like, and then
I think he was more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really,
Right,
yeah.
I agree.
Absolutely. I mean, he was just awesome, man. I mean, just a fucking really awesome dude, man.
So excited about everything. I love it. And like he would pull out so many different instruments for him from his bag.
Yeah, a frog, a tube, all kinds of
Unbelievable, man. One of the absolute coolest people I've ever met.
Was he like a traveling clown? What is?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like
street performer, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's ready to perform at any second, you know.
yeah.
And he had his dog, man. He had the sweetest dog that went around to him. It would lay up on the stage for panels and stuff. It was just so cool, man.
Oh yes. Oh, the dog was so scared of the lightning bolt too. It was so cute.
Steph Snow, we were supposed to have Tony and Phil on. That's what we were saying earlier. Tony was scheduled to be on, but he did not reply when we were getting ready. And then Phil was not home at the time. So, yeah, we were supposed to have them here tonight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Okay, so then what? Okay. Let's
Talk
stop.
about the people we met, I guess, first, right? You want to start there?
About the what?
The people we met first, since we're on that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Who wants to go first?
I saw Shay went up and asked for a picture, and her handler told me no pictures on the floor. No pictures on the floor. And she was just so, I don't know, just like timid acting, was like, sorry, you know, smiled, turned around and walked away. I was like, that's cool. Just, you know, she spoke to me.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, because you didn't get in line and pay $40
yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah, that's the way it felt. The handler was all worried about it. I think she would have actually done it, believe it or not.
Yeah, probably. So that's what I was afraid of, like asking actors to take a picture when other people had to pay for it. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, I thought that actually when I walked up, but you know, you get, I don't know.
Right, yeah.
You got to try, but I did feel that way too, Val. I was like, nah, damn it. All these other people, man, and here I am thinking I'm going to get the slide in.
Yes, no. Well, I mean, like you pay for the picture to guarantee that you get a picture. If you run into the actor and you get to ask the actor, you know, that's just luck. I mean, like you pay for the guarantee is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, you're right. That's right. And I hear all the people I talked to that did pay, and actually that they're so cool, just like we heard last year. You know, when you go up to them and you talk to them while you're standing there getting your picture made, they're so down to earth, every one of them. And young Hodor, I'm sure everybody could say, I mean, he jumps right in with the group.
Yeah.
He like just pulled up a chair at one of my panels and jumped right in, man. He's just so freaking cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it, Val? It was him, Shireen, and was it Marcella? They were doing karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And they were also on this other like Family Feud type of game, I think. And like I really, because I was looking at these pictures, right? And I think it was a Family Feud Game of Thrones pictures. And there was this person like dressed up with like all in like black tights, like full body tights with like a dragon head on top. And I had no idea who that was. I figured it was just a random person. And then like after a while of looking at the picture, I realized that I think it was freaking Sam Coleman, like young Hodor in there. Like I recognize the curly long hair and like, you know, he's a big guy too. And like, That like what? He dressed up too.
Who was the guy that was there last year? I'm so shitty with names, and I feel bad. The tall guy that got his head cut off.
What?
There's been a lot of those.
No, he was in the show. He was in the show, and then he showed up, and
Steve Love.
yeah, Steve Love. Damn it. Yes.
Yeah. Val and I supposed to have panels him last year.
I heard a lot of people talk about hanging out with him and how cool he was. I don't know, they're there roaming around, man, hanging out with everybody. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dragonborn Hutchie said half the show, James. That's true. That is true. But yeah, I was being like specific as far as con. I thought that would be a good way to describe him.
I was like, Ned was pretty short at first when the guy that got his head cut off. Season 1.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, Mark. No, I did not meet Kate Dick in the elevator this year. She actually had a family emergency and couldn't come, sadly. And yes, Kyle Dubs. That's funny. Wait, I was gonna say. Oh wait, Steph Snow was asking how much pictures are, how much the photos are with the B-list actor. Was it like $50 or something? I can't remember now.
It's got to be pretty damn expensive, like to take us over.
Yeah, it's like 50 or over 50. It wasn't under 50. I think. Yeah, because maybe the autograph was. Yeah. For the smaller role actors, I think autographs may have been like 25 for like the really like maybe like Marcella.
Yeah.
Like that. But yeah, it was like anywhere from like 25 to like 80 or something like that. Ridiculous.
Yeah, James, you probably could have threw her a 20 spot, and the handlers have been all right with it. Just threw her a 20.
Yeah. That would really put her on the spot, wouldn't
it? Nim Polite says Gendry was 65. Good Lord.
That's cool.
Wow. $65. No, I'll just order one off eBay for 9 cents. $9.99.
They were out, I think it was like 2 a.m. They were out in the patio one night, and they were taking pictures with people for a brief bit. It was him and I'm sorry, it was him. Shit, I'm sorry. It was Gilly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't hear anybody talk about talking to y'all doing podcasts and stuff, and nobody's mentioned Gilly.
I can't remember who said it. I don't know if it was you, James, or someone else who said it, who like that she looked scared the whole time.
I never laid eyes on her. I wish it would have been me that told you that. But I never saw her.
Someone said that she just looked like she was too scared of, like, she didn't know what was happening around her or something. Like, I don't know what.
Well, she's been to Comic Cons, right? She's been on panels.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and this was tiny compared to something like that. So,
speaking of that, I was going to say, what do you guys think, Val and Tarzan, about attendance? I feel like it was down.
I don't know if I heard it from a legitimate source, but I do remember hearing that it was half the people that came last year.
That makes about sense to me.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the way it felt. Because I remember a lot of times last year, the halls were bigger and it felt like you were elbow to elbow sometimes walking through there. But this year I didn't feel claustrophobic ever.
Well, but also, like, I didn't know last year if it was people that were staying at the resort or if it was people that were coming to the con too, because like there were a lot of people there for just
that's right. I didn't think about that. Yeah, and that was a big resort last year, so there could have been a lot of overflow people there.
Yeah, but I don't know. But I do feel like next year will be bigger. Like more people will come because of the hype coming back from the season. Because this year is a very, there's no Game of Thrones this year, so it's going to be lower because of that, I think.
Yeah, we'll see. They already have it planned, or at least planning it. Don't know the location or anything, but like the plan is to go forward. We'll see if they can pay for it.
Yes. Yeah, they said they were going to give details sometime soon on their Facebook page.
As far as the place it was held, I thought it was more comfortable, as if I would have been there, walking around the whole time instead of being at the booth, I think it would have been a lot easier for, to maneuver, to find your way to panels. Cause they were all located pretty close together, and Then you only had to take one escalator up, and you were at the other place. That was really cool. Thought it was much more easy to navigate than last year. Last year was just such a huge place.
Definitely. I hated that about that other place. It's just so easy to get lost, and it's so easy to be late for your panels.
Well, yeah, when they don't let you in the fucking door as a vendor.
Yeah, and you got to walk a mile around the
building, the whole building, and then come find out those doors were unlocked the whole time.
Yes. There were questions. Wait, I think no, I saw a question and I lost it. No, I lost it.
Here we go. I got you one. Meg Paul asks a question to anyone. Do you have a favorite or most fun panel that you did?
Yeah.
I liked a lot of my panels. I will say maybe the Deadpool one was one of the best because there was so much audience interaction and so much laughter. And just like seeing like, because we would ask the people, okay, but let me start from the beginning. The Deadpool panel was about talking about who would die and who would survive. And actually Steven Stark, who's in the chat, he was part of that panel too. And it was me, Steven, and Tony. And we would ask the audience if, to raise their hands if they thought that the character would survive, and then to raise their hands if they thought the character would die. And it was just really cool to see the divide of the audience. And that was one person who stuck to their opinion about Cersei surviving. Like no matter what, she was just convinced. Cersei's
really quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Phil, the Issues guys in the chat. Hello, Phil.
What's going on, brother?
Yo, Phil, what up?
He was watching on the way home. So sorry you couldn't be here, man. Tony didn't.
Yeah, me too.
Tony didn't reply either, man. So we're all alone. So
there we go. Phil getting all the love. Yay.
Awesome.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say hello to Phil, the Issues guy.
Yeah. No, I was done. That was good timing.
So Deadpool for you, James or Tarzan? Tarzan, I know it's got to be the trivia, just stumping people.
Yeah, it turned out, better. I've already gotten contacted. I got to get a hold of Val on that. We've been invited already to do next year. They want more video, and I can guarantee you, it looks like. Man, I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about. It looks like the challenge has been put out there. And we're going to do hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. I think I can talk about this trial by trivia panel where I will go on and we will I think I'm going to get some dry erase boards and we will trivia the whole panel. So it'll be whoever, YouTubers, Watchers on the Wall. So there'll be 2 trivia panels next year. So that'll be cool. One will be for, everybody. And then we're going to put, all the YouTubers on the spot at the same time.
Yes. So. Yes. That was my idea. I'm going to take all credit.
Awesome.
No, but actually that terrifies me though. Seriously. Am I gonna be part of this? Am I gonna be part of making the questions, or am I gonna be
either, whatever you want to do, either side of the fence? It doesn't matter because I think it looks like there's a lot higher demand for it than I thought. So people like Oz, and we can get a lot of people to play at this point in time. People that are guaranteed.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I actually want to be part of answering questions. I think.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's because you'll study for 2 weeks before you go.
You want to defend your title, Val?
I mean, everyone should study.
No.
Yes.
You either know it or you don't. That's it.
Well, yeah. I need to watch the whole season again anyway. So.
That's right.
Real quick, Kyle Dubs, I am working on it. I got to get with Val, and I've got to get permission from Bex. I'm actually supposed to be on a call with her now. But
what?
More important, yeah, she sent me a message. Hey, I'm going to call you at this time, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. But anyway, yeah, I think we're going to post the entire con questions along with the video round, which came out absolutely phenomenal. I come up with some ideas, and Val just made them in video form. Just fucking, they're beautiful. They look great. So I'll have that soon. I didn't want to talk about this, but I guess I will. And it looks like I'm in the process of resurrecting Trial by Trivia and doing another tournament. I guess I don't have a choice. I've been picked from 1,000. So, yeah. I got to get a hold of some backers and see what we can do for charity and make it happen.
Hell yes, dude.
Oh yeah, because you can invite a like bunch of different YouTubers this time now, right? Like YouTubers that weren't part of it last time.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll probably pretty big names, I would think. And I've got so many people that want to host, so I mean, it shouldn't be. I mean, no matter what, it should be star-studded all the way through. If you're into the YouTuber thing, so I know Christian James would be more than willing to help out.
Absolutely, I'm dying to read some questions.
The guy that was.
I was going to the last one that was planned.
Well, yeah, I'll have to get my heart back into it. That's all.
That's it.
Now, so, the only reason it didn't happen was because of me.
For me, I saw Nancy Toxteen in the comments. Nancy T Rock, by the way, at con. But Nancy said I was good in the love panel. Yeah, I got to tell you guys, man, that freaking love panel. Now, I was supposed to be on another love panel. It got canceled, so they stuck me on this love panel, Love Westerosi style, part 2. Part 1 was last year. I had no idea. I had no earthly idea. So I'm, you know me, man. I'm dying to talk about true love and romance and all this stuff. And I get on there, and this is the most XXX rated freaking panel you could ever imagine.
Dude, I told you it sounded like a sex position.
It did. Westerosi style absolutely means doggy style.
I know, and it never crossed my mind. And I was in the dead center. So everybody told me at the end that it was like I was at a tennis match looking back and forth at my panelists. It was pretty crazy. It really was. I wish you guys could have heard some of the shit people were saying.
I kept hearing. I keep seeing things about this panel, like everywhere on Twitter, Facebook. Everyone's talking about this panel, and like I'm like, damn it, I was so pissed I missed it.
This guy in the crowd was like, okay, I'm sure all of us when we were kids, we ate those little puddings, the little container you peel the top off of, and everybody's like, yeah. He's like, now imagine eating it with no hands. You put the thing in your mouth,
no spoon
or hands, yeah. And it's like the visual alone. I mean, it brought the house down, and especially me. It hit my funny bone, man, and I died laughing. I could hardly concentrate because they kept referring to him as Puddin' afterwards, and they were like, "Yeah, Puddin', go ahead." But yeah, it was not a love panel. But I'll tell you what, I want to be part of part 3. If they do it again next year, I will be prepared.
I'd love to get on that.
I see Steph Snow asking, who did you talk to that you really connected with for the first time in person?
Oh, wow. There's a lot of people.
I would say, well, I'm going to say Steven Stark. Steven Stark, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely connected with this guy, man.
And his mom. I absolutely fell head over heels in love with his mom. I want her to be my mom so bad. I told him I'm going to steal her from him. But she was just the coolest, man. And at that party with her daggum tie-dye headband on and everything, it was just so cool.
We'll get to that. Yeah, I'll wait on that one. People we hung out. God, I hung out with so many people. I hung out with Phil one-on-one. I hung out with Tony a lot, just drinking, cutting up, having a fucking great time. Who else, man? I mean, I'll save that one for last. Fucking Phil. Who else? Oh, Aziz. We can't not mention Aziz. We spent so much time with Aziz. It's not funny. Those are all people.
Yeah.
We'll get to that too. We'll talk about Sean and. Oh boy.
I met a lot of viewers too. Yeah. I was just saying, I met a lot of viewers too, and it was really cool. Putting faces to names, man, is really cool. I don't
know where to start, man. I mean, even Blaze Manga, man, him and his brother Pedro, fucking awesome. Played pool with those guys. Shit, it was just nonstop something going on. But towards the end there, I hung out on the porch with Tommy Dunn, which is it Dunn? Is that right, Val?
What?
The weapons master from Game of Thrones?
You mean is he done working?
No, is that his last name?
oh, I thought you meant done. Like, okay, sorry. No, yes, Dunne, I think.
Well, anyway, I had a long conversation with him. What can I talk about? So kind of spoilers is that he promised there's going to be they had to make a lot of new weapons for season 8. I tried to get info out of him and I failed miserably. I was like, so we got some new Valerian stuff. He just put his hands in here. So take that as you want. I pretty much think we're going to get a lot of Dragon Glass type weapons. Also, this guy, you call him the weapons master. He is not, I want to make something clear. He is not a blacksmith. A lot of the stuff they make is out of wood and plastic and stuff of that nature. Because think about it, that's the props that they use. But what Tommy said was that like one of the things that he did make that God, I wonder if I can get a hold of him to get on here. He said one of the things that he did was the Fifth Element, the gun with the fucking net thing on it and all that stuff. He designed that. He said that was one of the funnest things he did.
Wow.
So he's done a lot of the weapons for Black Hawk Down and a bunch of movies. He said, but the only sci-fi and fantasy he's done for this one and some other movie, I can't remember what it was, but the only sci-fi he did was The Fifth Element. He designed all the weapons that you see in that movie. So that was cool. Really, and that guy, I got a picture of me and him. I'm not a little guy. That's a big son of a bitch. He's a big Irishman. He was returning home to Belfast. I caught him before he left. So I talked to him for about 45 minutes. But, yeah, what a fucking awesome dude. Big guy.
It's just my laugh. Oh, no, I'm echoing. Yeah, man. Hey, Nancy. Just a huge shout out to Nancy. She was awesome. Give me an awesome present too.
Cosplay? Did somebody say something about cosplay?
Oh yeah.
That too. Go ahead.
Who won? We thought the wall was gonna win. There was this wall that was like a big cardboard box of like a TV or something, and it was just painted with like ice cubes all over, something like that, or like ice blocks. But that one didn't win. I think it was like a Sansa one that won. Sansa and Jon. Sansa and Jon Snow, like a couple cosplay thing.
Who was your personal favorite, you think? That was your favorite, the TV box?
The TV box. I mean, there were so many. I don't know, man.
I saw a picture of that Harpy girl. That looked pretty good. That was cool.
That's the one I think
so really, really good. Yeah.
She didn't win?
No, she didn't. I think she got a a special mention. No, I think it was a special mention because
wow.
It was funny because remember when she gave her interview, she had her arms out and everything like the statue. She would talk and then she'd go right back into the pose again. I'm like, hey. That's what I call going into the
Oh yes.
You can't forget Jon Snow. You can't forget about him.
No, his north of the wall costume was awesome, I thought.
Yeah,
it's funny. We hung out with him before we went to Dealey, and he went with us actually. And when he gets in that outfit, I mean, he immediately goes to his voice. Yeah, he's fucking amazing.
No, I did not wear my Sherlock outfit. I forgot to bring it, but also it was really hot, so I don't think that would have been a good idea. Unless I stayed inside. I guess I could have kept it inside, but I did bring my hat, at least.
How did someone dress up as the wall? It looked like it was a TV box. Yeah. And I think I was standing with Oz, and who was I? I was standing with somebody. I'm like, yeah, they could have put like the hanging thing on it. He could have went a little further with it, maybe little fucking wildlings falling off the wall and shit. It was just literally a TV box that was spray painted a couple colors.
Yeah,
that's all it was.
Yeah, looked really cool.
The Harpy was sexy. Did you think the Harpy was sexy? I was too far away, I think.
Yeah. I think, but wasn't like Tony saying he wished like she would turn around?
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Doc Connor's up in the chat. Proto Geek.
What's up, Doc?
Val got the t-shirt.
All right. Okay, so it's time. It is time.
Oh, look at that. She'll wear the Proto Geek shirt with the shirt. You got to beg her.
Yeah.
Love it, dude. That looks good.
I know, Chris. I got your other shirts now. The Area Worgen and the Proto Stark one too.
That's so cool.
Ariel. That's James right there.
I don't know if Marty Martinez is in the chat, but she did a mean Melisandre.
She is. She's right there.
Is she?
Yep.
Oh, okay. She had, man, her necklace was the best. I mean, there were a lot of males there. There really were. But she went all out. She dyed her hair for the costume and everything. It was really cool. And she's a really cool person to hang out with too. She read my tarot cards over on one of those tables.
Oh my God, I wanted to get that done too.
Freaking fun, Val.
I forgot about that.
First time in my life.
What's in your future?
I can't tell. I guess. I don't know how it works. But it was fantastic. Thanks again, Marty. Yeah.
Who's saying
James is in Melisandre heaven. She's still under the desk, Nimpolite, at all times.
Oh, let me tell you about Nimpolite. Okay, so Carol Brown won these baseball tickets, the tickets to a Rangers game, and it was on the Con of Thrones app. You could win tickets, and she won those and offered to take me to the game for my birthday. So this was Friday night, first night of the con, and I'm there getting some food and a drink, and I hear James, and I turned around, and it was Nimpolite. That was so cool, man, to be, somewhere like that and somebody recognize you. That was really fun, really cool.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was when we were like, where the hell is James? And then somehow we figured out that you had gone to a game or something. I was like,
I know, I was supposed to be helping with the trivia.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And then she's like, we got to go. And it was like, so 5 o'clock, we had to get an Uber over there to the stadium.
Oh, yeah. Man, and I would have you guys seen pictures from this, like people in the chat? Because I know Ashaya posted over 100 pictures, and I still haven't posted mine, but I appear in some of those. James, Tarzan, everyone appears in some of those. So I don't know if you guys have.
That was cool. Facebook. And I saw the two that you tagged me in, Val, and her camera is so crystal clear, so HD, the pictures. I'd love to see all of them. I need to go back on there and look.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, there's a ton. Holy crap. Oh, let's talk about okay, wait, hold on. Tarzan, if you wanted to talk about Ned Stark's panel before we move on to other things.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I saw. Hey, Steven. By the way, I saw the rating again recently, and it had gone up to 4 stars. Remember it was at 3.5. It went up to 4, but it was a really controversial topic. So
it is.
That's why.
Never told me how that went.
Yeah, I'm dying to hear what they say about
Steven's argument was that he
is not as honorable.
Is not as honorable as is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was good, man. He made some really good points. Some people argued back. A lot of people argued back. And yeah, man, it was good. It was a very chill and relaxed panel for me and Tarzan. We were just there for emotional support.
You what? What'd you say?
Wait a minute, y'all didn't argue back?
Well, okay, no, and you guys are giving me shit. What I say, okay, I have a good reason. I argued, and then I didn't get my point across clearly, and then people in the audience where everyone was asking questions, so we just let everyone say their questions, and then we ran out of time, and I couldn't make my argument again. Yeah, but I still had fun. Whatever.
Some of the points I made, I waited, Val, I waited. But the other thing was, too, is I was waiting for the panel was originally supposed to be at 3 p.m., I think. I'm sure Steven Stark will correct me if I'm wrong. And they moved it to 10 a.m. So we were dragging ass, and I don't drink a lot of caffeine, and I had 2 cups of coffee. And it was funny because I'd already done the trivia panel, and I waited for my turn to talk. And when I did, I started shaking, man, like a motherfucker. I don't know what happened. But I don't know if it was the coffee or the jitters. I don't know what the hell happened. But the point that I made as far as Ned Stark is, it's like everything else in life. It's the people in this world are calling him that. They're not aware of a lot of the shit that he did, but also that line when, you know, I mean, everybody's a murderer. I mean, it's been said, you know, I mean, there's very few innocent people in this world. And the thing is that, you know, with Ned, I think that line is a lot more, you know, I think he bends the rules when he has to, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's a topic for another day. We can go back into that 100 times over. But the panel itself, man, it was, no, there wasn't a whole lot of people there, but then again, it was the first fucking panel in the morning, and that sucked.
I was fine. I mean, you know, I was a responsible adult, and I stayed sober those first 2 nights. I mean, I'm like, no, it actually wasn't that difficult to stay sober because the beer was so freaking expensive at the hotel. Just, you know, killed my mood, man.
Holy shit! I'll tell you what, and that's another thing. You know, definitely a shout out to all the fans, all the YouTubers. I could not go anywhere without a beer in my hand. And I mean, you got to be a seasoned drinker I think to do what I did. I think all these guys will, man, I think I was drinking the whole time. I was never shit-faced or anything, never. But I did have one bad night, and I guess we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But it's a funny story. Unless you want me to tell it now, I can.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, because we could keep talking about the panels. There's more panels to talk about, or we could get into the partying. Okay, what are the panels? Okay, wait, I will. Yeah, so Steph's, no, I was gonna give you. I don't know if they're public. I need to check if they're public, but I will give you the link if it is, and if not, we can upload more pictures on, like, you know, the Facebook, the Side Effect Podcast Facebook page or Twitter or whatever. But yeah, so I was gonna say, what other panels was I part of? Okay, the first one. Oh, let's talk about the YouTube meet and greet. No, we haven't talked about that one.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah, so that was. Huh?
The Last Supper.
Yes. Okay, there was a picture. Okay, so what happened was we were supposed to just stand around the room and people would come up to us and talk to us, and that was the whole point of the panel. But the table was still set up with all the microphones. So, and there were people sitting on the chairs kind of expecting us to go to the table, and we're like, hey, no, like, we're not going to go up on the table. Like, you know, this is like, just stand around and talk to us. And then, you know, Tony and Mark decided to just put us all on the table anyway. And they were like, oh, you know, if they have microphones, then, you know, might as well use them. So yeah, so we got all of us up on the table, and it was like 10 of us or something like that up there. And someone took a picture from like the very front direction angle or whatever you want to call it, and it looked exactly like the Last Supper, which was hilarious.
I've got to get a copy of that picture. I've only seen it one time, and it was on somebody else's phone. They showed it to me. So yeah, I got to see.
And I think it looked like Sir Hunt's was Judas, right? He was turned. He had his head turned.
The funniest was LML. I mean, because he's like leaning over, kind of like the Last Supper. And he's like leaning over to get the fucking Targaryen wig on and shit.
Yes, dude.
Hilarious.
Yeah, no, I think someone else looked more like Judas.
And that's when the Don grabbed the mic.
Oh, right.
Here we go. Hello, Alicia Kingston. What's up? How you doing?
But yeah, Tony got up there and grabbed the mic, and he was like the MC for the whole thing, and it was pretty cool. Because yeah, it made it a little more formal for the people, and it was pretty cool. We all got up there and told our stories and stuff, and I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, Tony is just a really good MC.
Yeah, he did one panel by himself, the Pink Letter.
Right. Yeah. I didn't get to see that one, but I'm sure he did fine. Because, you know,
oh, yeah.
he was in his element up there, man. He's just no problem.
Was.
Yeah.
And Mark was wanting to do a rap battle with him or something. I don't think that ever materialized.
Jeez, yes.
Peach says I'm a Hammer Coast sale. Tony Teflon mashup.
Yeah,
that's funny. I can hear that in my own head. That's funny as hell. He kind of has that cadence sometimes. I'm not good at impressions.
No, not at all. Oh yeah, so the picture of all the YouTubers is on Twitter. It's easy to find. I think who posted it? Was it
Carol Brown posted a lot of pictures on.
Yeah, Carol Brown posted it.
Yep, that's where I saw it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we saw somebody hiding. I think Val spotted him out, right, Val? King McKay trying to hide in the audience.
Yes, yes, yes. So I whispered in Tarzan's ear, like, hey, you know, we should probably bring King McKay up here. And like, I didn't want to be the one to say it to Tony because like at this, like, I didn't know if King McKay wanted to be known, because, you know, he's so mysterious about like how he really looks and who he really is. So I didn't know if he wanted to be up there or not.
That's bullshit because you told the wrong person. You already know because I immediately called him out of the fucking crowd when we had his ass up there and said,
I know. I was like, hey, I'm just going to make Tarzan do it because I'm not going to do it. And that worked out. Yeah. So
yeah, he ended up being a really cool guy, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hung out with him a little bit. That's what I'm saying. I hung out with so many people, man. And if we ate, we drank, we, you know, smoked, we did everything.
Yeah. You know, Tarzan's going to say so. He went across the street and started talking to the DJ at the party.
We'll get to that party. I can't. Yeah, we'll do that at the end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. That was funny as heck.
I haven't heard about this. What the fuck?
Yes, you did.
No.
Hang on, we'll get there.
Okay. All right. Let me get through another panel. Maybe. Okay. So we've talked about the trivia. We've talked about the. What was my first? Oh, my first one. Oh God, my first one. I was so nervous for my first one. I like. Just good. I mean, like, I felt so stupid talking like on the microphone and stuff. And you know, it was the Game of Thrones season 8 predictions, which is like my thing. And
right.
I couldn't fucking think of any. Well, at the same time, you know, I'm gonna say something. I didn't feel like I was given the time to talk either. Like, I felt like all the other panelists were just like worried about saying their own thing and not thinking of.
Could totally see that.
Yeah, so you know, that happened, but the rest of the panels were really good, and I had more panels that were about predictions, so that kind of made up for it. Like, I had one that was called After the Wall.
Yeah, was, that's what we were, I mean, you were talking about before it ever started. It was like, that's basically the same panel. We were both on both. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, it was basically the same one. That was with Patrick from Watchers on the Wall. He writes blogs. He has his own too. Phil was there, I believe, and then Tony. And yeah, and we killed it, man. I think, I don't know, I really enjoyed that panel. We were able to, well, I was able to like talk about all the some of the cool stuff that I wanted to say on the other panel. I was able to say them in this panel. And what else? Other than that, there was a chivalry panel that was also with Patrick, and I got to meet Jim. You know, Tarzan Jim. I finally met Jim in person, and I was also with Joanna. Yeah, Joanna from podcast Storm of Spoilers podcast, I believe. And yeah, it was about chivalry. So we talked about like what it's like to be a knight in Game of Thrones and in real life and like all this stuff. That one was all right. I was freaking out because I didn't know a lot about that stuff. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to say? I don't have anything to say, but I did figure out things to say. So that was good. What else, man? I don't know what other panels. There were other panels. Now I'm forgetting. No, YouTube meet and greet. YouTube live on the main stage. Again, with Phil, with Tony, and Sir Hunt. That was fun too. What else? I mean, it felt a bit nerve-wracking too because you're like on the main stage, and that's a bit different than being on the regular rooms. But there wasn't a huge crowd either. But maybe it was because the room was so much bigger, it made the crowd look smaller.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, what else, man? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm forgetting one.
What else?
Your cards are laying on the floor right behind you.
Deadpool. Well, where?
Right behind you on the floor. Your cards, your name things on the back of them. On the back of them, it'll tell the name of the panel.
What? It tells you on the back?
Yep.
Okay. Wait. No. Okay. Hold on. Okay. No. I know what. Okay. I got inside of that backpack. I have the actual program, like the pamphlet thing. So that's even better. Let me get that. You guys can talk for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll tell you one cool thing is that anybody could have had a panel. I mean, like we talked about Stephen Stark, the panel you were on with him, that was his idea, the whole Ned Stark thing. All you had to do was submit an idea. And my Tywin Lannister's power panel, I get up there thinking that I'm up there with, you know, some other big YouTuber or whatever. And no, it wasn't. It was just a fan panel. So next year, guys, if you think you might go and they're doing that again, and you have some cool ideas for a panel, submit them, man. Because it ended up turning out really good.
Yeah, there's always a link to submit your panel ideas. How did that go, by the way? I told you stuff to look at. And I was trying to get Doc Holliday to heckle you in the crowd.
Right. No, I tell you, Doc was there for moral support. He was. But I'll tell you, it kind of went like Val was saying her one panel went, where the other people seemed to have lots of notes written out, and right. You only have the 50 minutes. So yeah, it went really good though. I got to say a couple things, but I met that guy Oz. He was really, really cool.
Yeah, I was definitely.
Yes. Right, I had a panel with Oz. Oh, the Little Finger panel. That's the one I was forgetting. Oh, yes, Little Finger at 10 a.m. That was the first Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Little Finger panel with Oz and Jocelyn. And that went well. I did some research on what it's like to be a psychopath right before that, which I know how to be a psychopath. What it's like to be a psychopath.
Oh. Like, damn.
Well, you know how to be a psychopath. I mean, shit. You told the story last year of the sharpened teeth and the circumcision. So don't. I know what comes out of your fucking head.
No,
I got to hear this story.
I've been found out. Oh shit! Well, no, James. You watched the con vlog last year, right? It was at the very end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, and I saw Manny talking about that in the chat too. No, I haven't been sharpening my teeth, Manny. Right, I think that was it. I think that's all the panel. I have the thing here, but you guys.
I'm glad you didn't mention the mishap of that panel.
Hey, and you guys can vouch for it. Chris wasn't there at that YouTube meet and greet, but he got love there. He was talking about a good little bit there. That was pretty cool.
Yes.
Oh.
You did.
That looked like a menu to a steakhouse. What was that?
Oh, no, this was.
I'll have the 20-ounce sirloin, medium rare, stuffed baked potato.
I did not
ranch with my salad, please.
Okay, no one had steaks in Texas, right? Like none of us had steaks.
That's insane to me.
I went to a 100% vegan restaurant while I was there.
In Texas?
Yes.
I did for Gemma's birthday party. Secrets of the Citadel. For her birthday party, went to a 100% vegan restaurant, and I was surprised.
Surprised at how good it tasted, or
how I was able to make it through the meal. I didn't have much faith going in, but I hadn't eaten in 24 hours, so I could have eaten in styrofoam at that point.
Styrofoam. That's about the same thing, ain't it?
Right. Okay. So the barbecue. Okay. The barbecue. Okay. What kind of meat did you have at the barbecue, Steven? Because I didn't know what it was. That's the only. No, wait. I went to Chili's too, and I had a steak at Chili's.
Brisket there. Beef brisket was at the party. That was really good.
Yeah, that was good. Yes. So we were talking about this barbecue.
Yeah, let me tell a couple of my fucking bonehead stories.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Definitely a big shout out to the guy. I will just call him Cal Drogo, and I'll explain here in a minute. He was in the cosplay contest. He looks so much like fucking Jason Momoa. It's not funny. One night I managed to, I'm not going to go into details, and I'm a beer drinker, not liquor and all that other shit. And I got really, 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 really fucked up. And I ended up sleeping on the concrete.
You're a beer drinker and a nut licker. What did you say?
No, I ain't no fucking nut licking, man.
What did you say? What did you say? I thought you said I'm a beer drinker, nut licker. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. All right. You said it really fast. We're Southern. Sorry.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah, so next thing I know, I got carried upstairs by this 6-foot model, Cassandra, and Cal Drogo to Sir Hunts's room, and I woke up on the concrete floor with a fucking no. I'm sorry. At one time I woke up, there was one chick to the right of me on the bed, and every time I looked up, all I saw was cleavage. She had like the biggest boobs I ever seen in my life. Then the model was on the left of me, and then somebody was rubbing my leg. I looked down, and there's fucking Cal Drogo. Are you okay, man? I'm like, yeah. If you stop touching me, I'll be just fine. But
dude, he was gigantic. He was not only did he look like him, he was freaking huge.
Yeah, he's a big dude. He's a tattoo artist. He's fucking cool as shit. But I woke up the next morning on the concrete floor with fucking a couch pillow and a Lannister blanket. So you know I was pretty tough.
Hell yes.
But yeah, that was the only time I think I got a little too. Other than that, I mean, that's the one thing I can say about all these YouTubers. They know how to party, man. I mean, we all got together, and I mean, like I said, I mean, you're wandering all over the place. If you ever wanted to find anybody, just go to the porch. It was a good time, man. It really was.
But you were right.
Yeah, I think I drank the whole weekend.
I was going to say, you're right earlier when you said you drank the whole weekend but never got sloshed. So the night you just talked about, I never saw you. I didn't see you that night.
Not too many people did.
I was impressed that you drank every, hour of every day, and I never saw you even slurring.
It's called cruise control, man. I mean, it's just, once you feel good, you just drink about a beer or two an hour and you stay there. You know what I mean? So,
right, yeah, you just keep it going. But
right. I hope no one took advantage of me, man. I don't think so.
Oh God.
Jesus. You love it.
But I mean, like, I was a bit disappointed though, because like there was so much going on, and I feel like I wasn't part of half of it, and I don't know like what was happening. Like for whatever reason, like I could never find anyone who was drinking, and then like
wow.
I guess I had so many panels. I don't know. I barely saw Tarzan. He was always hanging out with other people, completely abandoned me. Just throw all the shade right now.
All you had to do was fucking tell me to come on. I would have came on. That's what everybody else did. It was like, Phil's like, come here, show me this. I'm like, okay, cool. Then it was Tony. Let's go have a beer. And then it was fucking this person. Then it was Oz. And I mean, it was just like, someone grabbed you and you just kind of went with the wave. You know what I mean?
You had like you just couldn't stay in one spot for like 2 minutes. Like you were with us and all of a sudden you weren't. And I'm like, what the fuck did Tarzan go? Oh, okay, fuck. Like we lost him again. Just like, oh man. It was really hard to keep talking about.
Like I said, none of us were really up each other's ass. I think the only time that we were really was Sunday night. I think that was the most time we spent together, and then probably Monday when we were swimming.
Yeah, Sunday and Monday was finally like really good times.
So you want to talk about Sunday?
Right. Okay.
Sunday was a good day.
Steven, you want to talk about? So hey, we should make James talk about Sunday.
Yeah, I'll tell my side of it.
I can give you the behind the scenes first if you want that.
Yeah, that would be cool. Well, no, I'll tell what I saw, and then you tell how it happened. I guess all I remember is Carol Brown and Doc Holliday getting me in an Uber and taking me to a park, and we're rolling down the street. And this park, it is Memorial Day, and that was it was Memorial Day Sunday, and it was my birthday, and I mean, the park was jam-packed, and you look over to the left, and there's a shelter with nothing but a sea of tie-dye shirts. And, dude, that was amazing. I knew right then that's my shelter, and it was so freaking cool. Go ahead. How did that happen?
It was just kind of the idea, hey, let's remember the barbecue was the original plan, and then it was kind of like, I don't know, we all kind of chipped in ideas on it, and it's like, hey, we should get, a bunch of people there and get a Z's, and then, you know what I mean? And then I think it was me, I'm not sure, but I was like, yeah, everybody should wear tie-dye, and they're like, yeah, we should have, tie-dye everywhere, and Steven Stark made these awesome tie-dye shirts, and I had a couple drinks in me, because when you, before you had gotten there, I saw one of them that kind of looked plain. It didn't have a lot of real dark colors in it. I was like, does anybody happen to have a Sharpie? And they're like, yeah. So I was like, cool, let's get everybody here to fucking sign the shirt.
Cool.
And I'm not one of words. Like I said, you saw, there's a picture of it. I jumped up on the fucking picnic table and presented you with the shirt.
It was so freaking cool, man. Everybody signed that shirt, man. I am definitely framing that, because that was, and again, I don't want to get all sentimental, but shit's changed a lot in my life for the last few years, and haven't had a family birthday party because haven't really had a family, and then all of a sudden I realized I do have a family, just not blood related to them. It was really freaking cool.
I was never not drinking, I don't think. Was that, Val?
No.
Except a couple of breakfasts we did.
Oh yeah, in the morning. Yeah, I guess. Oh yes, the breakfast. That was good stuff. Playing a really long pool game before breakfast. You're like, you can't eat until you beat me.
Well, one of the things about the barbecue that really I think everybody stands out is that we were down at this pavilion, and up at the top were all these lights and this music, and just like maybe I was drinking again, but I was like, I want to see what the fuck is going on up there. And I grew up in New York, okay, so I went up the fucking hill and saw what was going on, and they had a DJ on the far right-hand side. There was a bunch of people around drinking, and on the left-hand side, there were guys playing 3-on-3 basketball. So I went up to them and I asked them, I said, hey, do you mind if we come up here and do some filming shit? I mean, it was Memorial Day too. So, I went down and I told Val, I was like, do you remember now, Val?
Yeah,
Let's film some of this shit. And then, everybody started going up there and hanging out, and I brought the DJ a 6-pack. So, and it was a fucking great time, man. It really was. It was. I don't think there was ever really a bad moment. I know there's one, but
and then Steven Stark, gave them all the freaking brisket and stuff they could eat. It was really cool, man.
Yeah, I remember I was, and I had been drinking a bit that night too, and I was off doing something else, and then I come back in the middle of them getting their food, and this lady just comes over and hugs me, just taking me for the food, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, oh no, you're welcome.
They were talking to me. They're like, they saw Sean down there dancing.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
He was cutting it up, and they're like, hey, you should get that guy can dance, man. You should get him up here. I said, nah, because Sean's a vegan, and I was like, nah, he's just having a lack of protein attack. So I had all of them up there fucking laughing their asses off, and I didn't know he was a break dancer because I think they would have broke out something and let him go. I'm sure they would have. Everybody was super cool. I think the thing is, the YouTubers, it also it felt like a family barbecue. Nobody, I think, felt really out of place.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Then we saw crop circles on the way out. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we were talking about doing a video.
Yes. Somebody evidently had spun out and did donuts in the grass, and the way it grew back, it looked like crop circles. It was really cool. We were talking about
that's one way to do it.
Doing a video, that would have been funny.
Oh, I remember that. I remember you guys talking about that. Yeah. And we also, okay, wait. Before I say this, I'm going to post I just checked Ashay's album, Crown of Thrones album is actually public. So I'm going to post a link in the chat. So
awesome.
that is the album right there. Okay. So I was going to say, we found out that Aziz used to be a pro Magic player.
Yes, that's right.
And there was this picture of him on Google of him with his head shaved. And he was the only reason we recognized him was because of the nose.
Yeah.
I think Steven started
completely clean.
Right. Completely clean. Yeah, exactly. And then we're like, okay, we should totally challenge him to a Magic game. And if we win, he has to shave his head. And yeah, I don't know if it's gonna happen. When we told him, he just laughed, so I don't know if that means yes or no, but I would love to see that.
Yeah, somebody came up and said, who is this in this picture? And I had no idea. It blew my mind.
That was so crazy. Yeah, apparently he did poker too, pro poker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what day was the swimming? Was that Monday or Tuesday? Monday?
Swimming? Well, that was Monday night.
Oh, God, those pictures.
Yeah, so we found the pool on Monday night. I finally, because I had been begging everyone to go to the pool, and everyone was like, no, it's too hot. No, we don't want to go under the sun. We just wait until nighttime. And then I had to wait all day until it was nighttime. And then we finally went to the pool. And everyone got in but me.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell? You bitched and complained to go to that damn pool, and we went and you didn't get the damn water.
Why did you go swimming?
I got in the shallow part. I got my legs in there.
Why?
I don't know, because I don't know, the bathing suit was all the way at the house, and just to, I don't know. I'm not a big pool person. I just wanted to find it and see where it was. I didn't want to get in.
Okay.
Anyways, but yeah, that was fun. I might
So
show
who-
some video of that in the blog.
Yeah, no comment on that one. There was one.
Right, Steven, can I post your dancing in the vlog? Because there's Steven dancing on video.
Shit, she's got a picture of all of us
Oh,
in the
yeah,
pool.
like
I
to
look
see
like a
that.
fucking wildebeest. I mean, Graham and fucking Steven Stark either need to eat a lot or something, or I'm gonna have to go on a super diet. Have you seen the picture yet, Chris?
I haven't seen. No,
I haven't
no.
either.
I look like a fucking just beast compared.
So it's just like Tarzan's shoulders are so fucking big. And that's all you could see. So it was like he just looked like gigantic.
Good night, Legal Jedi. I saw Steven Stark dancing.
Yes. Good night, Legal Jedi. And I met Legal Jedi too. Super, super cool lady. God.
Oh, good
I
night.
got so many people to thank.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Man, Hoon Jive and Miss Hoon.
Oh, yes. Yes. They're just the best.
Yeah, we wasn't sure if Miss Hoon was real or not.
Yeah.
Because he would switch accounts. We like, she's not real. He's
Yeah.
just switching accounts.
That's funny how she introduced herself. Hi, I'm Miss Hoon.
Yes. Oh, jeez.
Probably there's so much that happened. I think we're forgetting shit too. I don't even. God, it just everything kind of blended, man. I mean, like I said, there was only probably one moment in that whole thing that just kind of turned my stomach. But other than that, man, it was a fucking great fucking time.
I'll just tell you the cool thing that I thought about Dallas when we went to Dealey Plaza was the way they have bikes just laying around on the sidewalk. That there's an app evidently you can download where you can rent these bikes for like $1. And when you get off of them, you just leave them where they're at.
Oh,
Just
damn.
leave it wherever you don't need it anymore. Just leave it there, and somebody else will come up, pick it up,
That's cool.
scan a code, and take off on it.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Those green bicycles that were everywhere,
Oh, yes.
yeah, those you could rent them for $1, and then just leave it wherever you're done. It's really
Oh,
cool.
shit. Oh, Game of Thrones Quiplash. Yes. Oh, shit. James, you missed Game of Thrones Quiplash.
Yeah, that's what Aziz told me. Yep, totally missed it.
Oh, that was good. That was good stuff.
Oh, dang it.
I was gonna say, okay, one of my most savage answers.
Savage.
Okay, all right, and I got okay. This one, Graham and I put our heads together for this one, so I can't take full credit. But like the question was, what is? I believe the question was, what is buried in the Winterfell crypts? And I said
Here
it
comes the
was
psychopath.
Rickon's virginity.
Oh shit, that's so jacked up. But that's a winner on Quiplash. That's an absolute winner.
Oh, it was I think that's the one that got me at Quiplash. Like when you get like
Yes.
full votes. Yeah. That was,
Damn right. Sad but true.
Oh my god, it was bad. Yeah, Alicia. Yeah. No.
Ain't on Rickon like that.
That's so beautiful.
Oh yes, there were so many good ones though.
We should probably make Steven Stark a moderator too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Oh
Yeah, me too. Me too, damn it.
Okay, type something in the chat.
All right. I've only typed, I wish my name was Blue 20 times.
No. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Oh, Steven, is that what you're typing? Or are you saying whatever you're like, too cool to be a mod? Oh, any leaks, secrets? Many. Well, we had Gendry. The only thing I guess that came out of the con was just Gendry saying that he's going to make a new weapon for himself in season 8.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, since the little Warhammer's lost.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, did I not make you a mod,
No.
James?
No.
Not yet. I'm typing right now.
Oh no, yeah, you got it. Wait, Steve, am I making Steven a mod too? I think we got. Let me see.
Yeah, do that. Any new theories you were introduced to at the con? I don't know. I think I've kind of heard most of them already. You know what I mean? And I think some I kind of just throw out the window because, just adding so much new shit, and I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think there's enough time for it. You know what I mean? I just don't. I think the only thing we might get new is maybe the Golden Company, but I think that's. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I kind of dismiss things. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but it's just Did you hear anything that kind of sparked you?
Well, on the Game of Thrones like season 8 predictions, what I think Sue was talking about how like the war could go like it might not be like all up in Winterfell and done in Winterfell and then in King's Landing, but it might be like in Winterfell, and while it's still happening in Winterfell, people are going to King's Landing, so it's happening in both places at the same time, which I hadn't thought about. Which I would. It would be cool.
I mean, it's possible with all the length of time it took to film these battle scenes compared to Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot happening. So yeah, it makes sense to happen. And then for it to end in Winterfell, it's just everyone's saying it's just so perfect because of the name, that's where Winterfell. So, yeah, that's the only thing I think. Can't remember. I don't know what else there was. Boniface. What? Jesus. My room is
I don't know. Y'all were there, not me. y'all have to carry this conversation.
I mean, I don't know what else was. Oh my God.
Who?
I know that first night that we got there. What was it? Wednesday night? Did we go to the con? Yeah, we did, right? No, Thursday night. It was Thursday night we went up to the con, right? That's when we did Dealey Plaza.
Yeah, Dealey Plaza.
I was hanging out there and going up, checking out Mark's room and all that. And we saw Tony down there drinking, and we kept yelling his name. He was looking around like a motherfucker. But we were up on that. You know what I'm talking about, James? We were way the fuck up there on one of those balconies for the hotels.
Yes.
He was looking around just trying to see who knew who the hell he was. I wish he was there.
Oh, man, what about... Okay, you guys didn't go to the Solo movie. That was the thing I did without you guys. Yeah, the Solo movie was great. It was pretty cool to go see it with such a big group of people. Like, there were so many people there. We were like a group of like maybe 10 or 12 people. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the movie was good. And then we went back to the hotel and we were supposed to keep partying together, but everyone just split up at the hotel. Which was fine because I didn't want to get too drunk either.
Good night, Peach. Have a good one.
Good night, Peach.
Oh, good night. Who killed JFK? Oh my God,
man, you ask this every other day, LC man. And we are doing our own con. You should know this.
Yes, ProtoCon 2019.
Yeah, Solo movie was good. It was the wall. Did they say anything about episode length? Thomas, no, but we already know that they're gonna be like kind of like short movie type of lengths.
Yeah, she said Paula Fairfield said that last year, feature length.
Yeah.
So that means at least an hour, maybe an hour 20 at the most, maybe. Could be.
That's cool.
Hour 30 could be.
I'm late to a lot of news, but I heard today that there's already plans for a Solo 2.
Oh,
no,
what?
Leave it alone.
Oh, well, I mean,
I'm serious. I did hear that.
It requires another part because they ended it on a cliffhanger.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The only other thing I can remember from Tommy, he said that I wouldn't call it spoilerish. He just said that these battles are just some of the best that ever been put on film. That's what he said. So that they're absolutely amazing. So
can't wait.
One thing we need to look. Yeah, he just said all the battle sequences, so we know there's more than one, and we kind of guessed that because Shaposhnik's got 2, right? So I guarantee both of them are epic battles of some sort. But he's like, yeah, the battles for this are just crazy, lots of new weapons. So I can't wait to see what they got planned.
Yes.
So that is confirmed. Big, huge, epic battles.
Now I saw someone asking what Chris was doing while James was gone.
Living it up.
Yeah. No, I just played a single dad. I saw Kyle saying, I heard you did some role playing while they were gone. I just role played a single dad and out on the softball field. That's about it.
Oh, right, the softball thing. How did that go?
It went.
Okay.
Well, it was just it was tryouts and whatever for her travel team, but that's probably going to change. That team's probably we're gonna be on a different team. I think so. But no, she's doing well. She's doing good.
That's good. That's good.
I'll send a video of a lesson or a couple pitches to Carol. I think she showed it to you, James, at least.
I saw one. Yeah.
There's Mrs. Hoon in the chat. Look at that.
Hey.
She says, I'm real.
Yes, it was cool to meet you too.
It was so awesome. He said, told you guys.
Missed you, Nancy T.
Yeah, I don't know what else there was. Man. I'm actually trying to like look through the pictures to see if there's anything in here that I don't remember. Maybe puppies. There were puppies at our house. That was fun.
Yes.
We played a lot of pool and darts. Okay, anyone in the chat, please tell me that at least one of you has heard of Palmer's Peak. Okay, please. You know about Palmer's Peak, right? Yeah, Chris, do you know about Palmer's Peak?
I don't know.
God damn it!
I don't know about it, and I don't know why you're asking.
Yeah.
I must have missed out on that.
No. Okay. Well. Okay. No. Nope. No one knows. Okay. Fuck. How is this? I thought this was a well-known thing. Okay. All right, guys. Like what it means is basically if you look at it as a graph. Okay. There's a lot of nopes. If you look at it as a graph, it's when you start drinking, okay? You start drinking.
Yes. We talked about this last year. Yes, I know.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
You hit a point while you're drinking where you just get really fucking good at everything, right? And it's just like you have no issues being good at shit, okay? And then if you drink another drink, it starts going downhill. So it's like this peak, So again, if you're looking at it as a graph, a peak that you hit, and if you stay at that peak of perfect amount of alcohol, balance, alcohol, blood, whatever, you are a god. Okay, and then
you ain't gonna get any better at pool because you're drinking. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Oh yes. Oh yes. I did. I hit the peak and I destroyed Tarzan.
Is it named after Arnold Palmer?
I destroyed Tarzan at pool. Okay, I don't know.
Wait a minute. Tarzan. I thought you were a pool player, Tarzan.
Here's what she kept doing. I was trying to get rid of Graham and everybody else. She kept fucking scratching and putting balls back on the table. Yeah, I got fucked up.
Okay, that was a different game. Okay, this game, I just there were all of my balls were going in and yours were still on the table. Okay, and then
that's how it works.
I will give him that he did destroy us at darts after that, but
dart man.
I thought there was a skee ball thing in there. Did that not work? Nobody's mentioned
yeah, we would play whenever we were bored, waiting for someone else to finish their turn at darts or pool. We would just throw skee balls. But we never play a serious skee ball game. It was just something to do on the side.
I buy into that Palmer's Peak thing. I've never heard of it, but I buy into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a better dancer when I get to Palmer's Peak.
Yes.
Better lover.
Yeah, this was, we talked about this last year. It was a Bill Gates thing, right? Coding thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's usually it's very well known in the coding community, in the developers community, I guess. That's where I learned about it. You get really good at coding when you hit the Palmer's Peak. What? It works for pool, man. I'm telling you. Trying to read the chat now.
Look at Mrs. Hoon.
What about where
portion of his life at that peak?
He wanted everything. So this might be Hoon Job though, actually talking on her account. Though.
Right.
Just saying he's good at everything. Just saying it's possible. See, look, he tried. Look, preach, babe. He tried to come back and act like that wasn't him.
He's putting down one phone, grabbing the other.
Yeah, he's got two phones in his hand.
Yes, fractured. Yes, there is one. Yeah, XKCD. And then Jake also. I'm a better drunk when I get to Palmer Speak. Nice one. Yeah, I reached the gutter, but not the peak. Jesus. Oh man, you should. I want to play more pool. Definitely. I was so obsessed with that table. I just wanted to play the entire time I was there.
Yeah, it makes me miss my pool table.
Oh shit, fractured. Oh, it's Palmer Speak. It's not Palmer Speak. Should. Okay, I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
Yeah, that's why I didn't recognize it when then you said something about the drinking. I recognized it.
Damn it. Okay, sorry everyone.
Yeah, it was bomb. Yeah, it was. I said it was Bomber Steve Bomber's thing. Yeah.
Yes, Palmer Speaks. There you go. Okay, all right. Okay, so maybe that's why no one knew about it. No, I don't think so. I think you would have recognized it. It sounded the same.
Yes.
Anyway, so
Maybe.
Just write that second.
You're insane.
A lot of people say that, Manny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So I think we went through everything the whole weekend. Maybe.
I had 2 horrifying flights on the way home.
Oh yeah. Both
of them had so much turbulence, and then the pilot would get on there and apologize because everybody was screaming like it was a roller coaster, and then when we landed in Charlotte, I swear we were sideways at one point. It just scared me. I'm already scared to fly, and that just really got me. I was so glad to get back on the ground.
Did Val went silent.
Yes. Manny says, how was Graham during the convention? Graham is a very cool dude. He really is. He's quiet. He's a man of a few words, but he's very cool. Kyle Dubs is asking about wares being sold. Did you see anything cool you thought was cool, Tarzan, down in there in the marketplace?
I didn't hang around there too much. My coin lady, she was there, Shire Postman.
Yes.
Definitely got to shout her out again. Actually, I have it right here, the one she gave me this year, and it's another kind of decision coin. So yeah, I mean,
they are cool.
And I definitely got to shout out Blaze Manga, and then they gave me this really awesome print for Noah of Kingdom Hearts, and he actually got on the call with them. I think it was it yesterday or the day before, and he talked to them and thanked them for that. And so that's just the key thing is down there. There's some really fucking good people, man.
Yeah, really cool. And yeah, Blaze Manga, they were 2 cool guys, man, to meet. Yeah, I loved it.
They came over and played pool too.
Yeah, they brought me home that one night and hung out afterwards. They were just so cool.
Oh yes.
No, fractured. I'm good. I just I can't say much. I wasn't there, so I'm just hanging out.
Oh shit! What did you say about Graham? I missed it. I see people talking about it.
They asked if he was a cool guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks guys. Yeah, I see everyone agreeing. Awesome. Yeah, I know he's very easy to like. I feel.
Yeah, I'm definitely good. I mean, I see him still in the chat. So thanks for the entertainment, Phil. Man, Phil was just fucking awesome. He had so many bags of tricks and the dog, and he was absolutely fucking so much fun, man. He really was.
Yes, indeed. Very, very freaking cool guy.
Oh my God, Her Yang in the chat. Hey, yeah. Any ideas for the next con? I mean, no, not yet. We'll do the trivia. We'll do the trivia thing with Tarzan. That's what we have, what we know so far. I've been meaning. Okay, I'm repeating myself.
If Chris is gonna go, I really hope we get to do a Sansa roast or a Sansa panel.
Oh God.
Somebody mentioned that earlier. I think Doc called a Catelyn rant.
Yes.
Catlin rant panel.
Oh, yeah. No, okay. I was just going to say that I was thinking of maybe having a panel about sleuthing, like maybe trying to like explain to people like my whole process of what I go through and like how I do it and all that. But I kind of would want to have like slides or something, and that just sounds like so much work. But who knows? Maybe, maybe. I don't know.
Well, we better wait and find out where it's at, because it's probably going to be in California.
Alicia agrees with you.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Alicia Kingston, for the backup.
Oh my God.
Tarzan agrees as well.
Steven. I did see
Steven Stark.
There you go.
Oh Jesus. Oh my God. Oh yeah, Shire Mint, the Shire Post Mint. Again, awesome people. I met them in person. Like I had met them at the first con, but I didn't really like talk to them very much. Then I worked with them, and they sponsored one video, and they were actually playing that video at their booth, which was so fucking cool. And I got to meet them in person, and like Helen is just like another bundle of joy, man. She's just so like excited all the time and so sweet. Yeah. And always trying to give coins away for free, and we're like, no, we want to pay you for them. Just stop. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually sent some to give me at that party, and that was really, really cool.
Yeah. So many cool things. Yeah. I completed my Game of Thrones collections thanks to them, because I got the Frey coins that were they created their own lore with the coins already. It's like these Walder Frey coins that were carved by the common folk, with like things like a woman's body, which represented Catelyn. There was another one with a skull on it, which represented like, I don't know, the faceless man that killed the Freys. I don't know. It's just, Arya. What else was there? I have it right there. Whatever, yeah. Good stuff.
And it's all official.
Well, no, it's not. Nah, that I wouldn't say that's canon, but like, I don't know if they talked about George R. R. Martin about this one. I know they've talked about him. They've talked to him about other coins that they've made, but I don't know about this one. But I mean, you could easily believe that this is something that could happen in the world. Like, it doesn't affect anything else if it happens. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Are we done with the panel stuff? Did we want to talk about kind of some of the stuff we got coming up, or no?
Well, yeah, let's say tell Manny happy birthday, because when we
happy birthday, Manny.
We were mentioning doing this. He said, "Oh, it'll be my birthday." So yeah,
that's right. Happy birthday, LC Manny.
Yeah, happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, early birthday, a little bit early.
Happy 21st birthday,
South Florida.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mark. Okay, so what else are we? Yes, we have been talking about the Side Effect podcast, right? So is that what you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, just I guess, are we still doing the next one's going to be definitely? Is it supposed to be? Fuck me, JFK.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what
yes.
I'm thinking. Yep.
JFK.
Yeah, so LC Manny, we'll be talking about that next week, since you keep asking.
Yes,
so
exactly.
We'll record next Tuesday, but that was the whole plan from about 6 months ago, I think it was, wasn't it? We were like, we're going to Dealey Plaza, so we'll do a JFK one after that. So that we have a Disney thing, I believe Tarzan wants to do, and I forgot. I don't know if we had planned the fourth one besides this live stream.
We can put somebody on the spot right now. One of the things we're talking about in the very near future is having a guest.
Yes.
And, Mr. Phil, you still there, Phil? Get a hold of us, man. We could definitely do something with you. Give us a little heads up on something you want to talk about. We can make it happen.
Yeah, and probably it's Patreon stuff in the near future.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll start getting Patreons on, do a stream with them or something. But Phil, yeah, you can't come unless you bring all your toys, man. You gotta bring all your toys.
We gotta have sound effects.
Hell yeah!
Since our shit's broken, we used to record apparently.
Yeah. We're gonna actually we good to say we're gonna start maybe doing a bit more pop culture again, kind of mix it in. We're gonna try to do it all organized in 1 month. We're gonna be doing one different thing each week. Right, so we might do like 1 week will be a live stream, 1 week will be a mystery thing, 1 week will be pop culture, and then 1 week will be yeah, I don't know if we've finalized what the 4th week is about.
Right, like a potluck.
Yeah.
Yeah, K-Dubs, you absolutely can submit side effect topic ideas.
Submit them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Philly's still in the chat. He's just saying I always come with toys.
Well, cool.
Alrighty, I think that'll wrap it up. Is that about it? Any last words on Con 2018?
Inside information.
Okay, well, we'll get Manny as a guest.
Dude, we ran into some crazy conspiracy theory guys at the Dealey Plaza.
Yes, definitely. Talking about Woody Harrelson's mom.
Right.
Yes.
I got all of that on video. I actually
really? That's so cool.
Yeah, I was recording him the whole time. And then and you were right across from me, James, so you're always on camera too.
Very cool. Well, yeah, he made me get out my phone and go to Wikipedia.
I know. Yeah.
So I looked up Woody Harrelson's dad, right? Who he's saying was probably one of those hobos with $200 shoes on. And he's like, but no.
Trains.
He's like, look at his mom's name. And her last name was Oswald. And his mom was Lee Harvey Oswald's first cousin.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, hell. It was crazy. Yeah. He was a quick talker, too.
What's up, Dragon? There's Desert Dragon.
Yeah, Desert Dragon. Yes. 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 I don't know what else to say.
Yes. We hope Val shows up to ProtoCon.
Yeah. Just don't have it on the same weekend as Con of Thrones, man.
Oh, no, we wouldn't do that.
Well, yeah, we got to wait to hear for the stuff like that, but we gotta wait till we hear the location first before we do anything.
Shit, if it's like the weekend after or something like that, or the weekend before, I could stay the entire 2 weekends in the States instead of going back and forth,
Look at 460.
Kevin killed JFK.
Yeah, that's what I was just reading, Tarzan.
That's funny.
What?
Kevin shot JFK.
Oh my god. Oh man. Okay. Yes. Okay.
So Phil's down to do something in July, so we'll be hitting him up and find out what he wants to do.
Yeah. Sweet.
Oh no, I'm not reading that one.
No.
Manny's coming.
Oh, and then Ice and Fire Con too. Yeah. No, I think that one's a bit way earlier than Con of Thrones usually is, so it should be okay. I think, Alicia.
Yeah, it's usually a month or two earlier. At least it was this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to get a damn whatchamacallit GoFundMe or something. Gonna have to. So many invites to go to so much different shit, and I do want to do the Ice and Fire Con. Aziz was kind of breathing it down our neck to go. Dude,
they were telling us the best stories from that, and we were like, "Are you kidding me? That sounds like so much fun. Just all the shit they do there." And it's not as stressful as Con of Thrones because you're not there to do panels or do a businessy stuff type of thing. It's just to relax and hang out with a bunch of people that love Game of Thrones, and it's just like a hangout.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Or book them.
It's lots smaller, more intimate, I guess.
Yeah.
It looks to be about the pictures I've seen.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Alicia. So I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Aziz. I don't know if it's a spoiler, whatever. I guess thought about doing a book trivia for that.
Oh, nice. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Be cool. We good?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, man.
I think so.
Yeah. When is Ice and Fire Con? I don't really know. It's like let me look it up.
Yeah, it changes, and it's changed locations twice. It was in Virginia the first year I heard of it, and in Ohio last year or this year.
Oh my god, you guys! Do you know how Google does the autocomplete shit?
Yeah.
I was typing Ice and Fire Con.
Huh.
You know what it autocompleted to?
What?
Ice and Fire Condom.
What? Condom?
I did. It did. Oh my god.
Fire condom.
Just hit space and see what pops up next. Ribbed, lubed.
Oh my god.
Jake, I am not sleepy. I just got to pee really bad.
Oh, wait, are you serious?
I really do gotta go.
Oh,
Yeah,
go.
I'll be back.
Yeah, it's all of Val to close this out. She's got the button.
Oh shit, okay, sorry. Ice and Fire Con is in April, apparently. April 25th to the 28th, 2019.
Oh, so
Okay.
it's in Ohio again. Okay. Alicia sent us Deer Creek Lodge in Ohio again.
Cool.
I don't think it glows in the dark, no.
Which makes no sense to me. Why you never sold those? Oh, jeez.
Okay, guys. So we'll just wait for Tarzan to come back so we can say bye together. But I think that should be it. That should be good. And then again, we said next Tuesday we'll record JFK. And then we'll keep you updated.
Good night, Lady Celtic.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Fracture. Yes.
Yeah, no shit, Fracture.
Oh man. What else? Okay, are you guys gonna play Fortnite with me tomorrow?
I'm in. 1 o'clock, you said?
Yes, 1 o'clock Eastern.
I may. I gotta get my kid from school early for exams. I don't know what's happening after that, but I might. I got this new keyboard, so I gotta try it out.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Do that. Okay, guys, everybody. Okay, so we can say bye now. We are all wrapped up. How do you yeah. Oh, there we go. I got the button.
All right,
Okay.
everybody. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. And
Good night, everybody.
Next week, the end of next week, we should have the next episode out.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Who shot JFK?
You know what's gonna happen. Oh, we're gonna be so 50-50 on this. 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, Manny. Video games in the middle of the day. Yeah, I know, dog. Yeah. I do it for the European people. Good night, Phil. It was
Good night,
awesome, man.
brother.
Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone. I'm about to click the button. I'm going to click the fucking button. Okay. You ready? You ready for this?
Ready?
Oh my God. I don't want to click it.
Are you clicking it or not?
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
See y'all later.